So those random acts of kindness may help cheer you up this holiday season, because the holidays are supposed to be merry and bright, but you know, it's a tough time of year for a lot of people.
That's true. So how can you survive the season if you're feeling down and out? We're getting a house call from the author of Magnify Your Brilliance, 5 Keys to Emotional Freedom for some insight. Welcome, psychologist, speaker, and author, Dr. Samantha.
She does everything.
I know.
Hi.
How are you? Thanks for being
wonderful.
here.
Thank you. It's my pleasure.
So first of all, you're not just a psychologist. You have personal experience with depression, and you know, how do you know if somebody's clinically depressed?
So, if somebody's clinically depressed, there's pretty severe symptoms, right? So you will see lots of crying, you will see somebody's very withdrawn, they want to stay in bed all the time, they don't want to go out. You know, usually at the holidays, most people want to spend time with their families, they want to go out and socialize and have fun. When you feel depressed, you don't want to do that.
Is that what you were kind of going through when you were depressed at the time? Are those symptoms that you experienced too?
I was crying all the time. I was eating a lot of ice cream, and I mean, it sounds funny, but it was
eating your feelings.
Literally, I had a thing of chocolate Haagen-Dazs, and I would just sit there and eat that all the time.
Oh my goodness.
That's a good sign that something is not working very well.
Yeah, other than your diet.
Yeah.
But you know, we talk about people being depressed and the holidays causing depression, but it's not really the holidays that cause that. It's something else. I guess it highlights it during this time of year.
That's a myth. A lot of people think that the rates of depression go up over the holidays, but they don't. It's what happens is there's an intensification. Like the feelings intensify because you feel more lonely because you're supposed to want to be out with your friends. You're supposed to want to spend time with your family, but you don't feel like it. So you feel even more lonely and even more withdrawn. So it intensifies the feelings, but the rates of depression stay about the same.
So you should know before the holidays come that you're depressed.
Yes.
It's not Santa Claus that's doing it.
It doesn't trigger it.
Yeah. No. Okay.
No.
Now you have some tips for surviving the holidays,
Right.
you know, because they can be found in a pop song, right? Roar, Katy Perry.
Yes.
Can you talk about those?
Nice little acronym
So
there.
I love that song because it's really about what you all are talking about here, which is championing yourself and being your own hero. And so that's where Roar came from for me.
Nice.
And so the R is to realize that all that negative chatter in your head, that it's destructive, it's not working for you, and it's really important that you change that.
That voice.
That negative voice that's always talking to you.
Yeah,
Move away
it is.
Yeah.
It's so, especially when you're upset, it's the only thing you hear. So.
And you're beating yourself up, right? You're telling yourself all this negative stuff, and it makes you feel worse. It's not making you feel any better.
Gotcha.
And so the O in Roar is for overcome the past. A lot of us get stuck on stuff that happened 10, 15, 20 years ago.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
And we can't fix it, we can't change it, we can't do anything about it, but we're still stuck there. So it's really important to let that go.
Why do you think we're stuck there?
Yeah.
Because it was so powerful. Somebody said something or did something, and it just sat with us.
Any ways to
let it go.
get over it? Is there like an exercise you can do maybe? I don't know, something to write down.
You start changing the way that you think. You just let it go. Forgiveness, acceptance, those are some really important keys to letting the past stay in the past.
Okay.
And then the A is action. You don't want to be paralyzed and sitting around and doing nothing. You want to take action. If you're not doing anything, then you cannot move forward. So you've got to take action. And then the last R is to revitalize yourself. So as someone who has suffered from depression, I can tell you it sucks the life right out of you. And so it's really important to fuel your mind, your body, and spirit with a lot of positive energy, eating healthy, spending time with your family, even if you may not feel that way, right?
Pull
but
yourself
also
out of
doing
the
those
house and do
things so that you can feel energized and get a boost of positive energy.
I love that. And you've got more tips, though. You have 5 keys to
emotional
freedom, which I'm sure we all need, and we got to run through them real quick, but let's go through those.
Okay, so discover your passion and purpose.
Okay.
Dissolving emotional blocks, really important. Living fearlessly,
Yes.
having unshakable self-confidence, and then owning your magnificence.
Bam!
Right out of the park.
Don't think I have a problem with that one. No. And that is really great advice, though.
And you definitely say that we should revisit this at least,
All
not
the
just
time.
do like a one-time thing.
It's not a one-time thing. We're always growing, we're always evolving, and so you revisit these things all the time.
Awesome. Thank you so much for that information.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for watching Heart and Soul. She's at emotionalwellnessdoctor.com.